Welcome to Walk the Tech Talk. I'm Pranjal Sharma. Joining me now for a conversation on the Internet of Things is Dr. Rishi Mohan Bhatnagar. He's the president of Aeris in India. Rishi, thanks for being with us. The history of Aeris is very interesting, but now you're a fully Internet of Things company.
Yeah.
Now, what are the kind of solutions and what are the sectors that Aeris offers solutions to?
So when I started in India, we are a cellular operator in the United States and MVNO, providing connectivity only to machines. But while we are working only with machines, we had to create a complete IoT platform. We came to India to be, IoT platform providers to the telecom operators. But what we realized that India needs solutions, and India is more in need for solutions rather than just a platform. So we worked with the parent company in the United States, and we started finding where our strengths are. And we found that automotive is the key area. After the 13 million connected network devices, approximately 6.5 to 7 are automotive. And we cater for more or less all big automotive companies. So we said, okay, with the automotive, we started our solution in India. Then we went into and changed it a bit, and we went to the insurance providers.
So on automotive, before we go
Yeah.
into insurance, what exactly is the solution that you offer? Is it for logistics? Is it for manufacturing? What is it for?
See, all the Mitsubishi cars coming in the market today, they have our platform, in the United States.
How does it work?
So, you can connect to the car with your mobile, you can see all the parameters, you can see the driver behavior, you can see, the health of the car. You can also get, other features like, related to driver behavior and all. So you can connect to the car and you can switch on the ACs and many other things you can do automatically, radio, and there are a number of features which we are able to do. It's what OEM implemented vehicle with our platform. Okay, so we call it an automotive platform of ours, which is we are working with Mitsubishi.
And the information is relevant for the owner of the vehicle or the manufacturer of the vehicle?
It is important. It is good for many stakeholders, and OEM and the owner are one of them. It can be also for the financer or some of the other people or the maintenance of the car. So those are also people who are getting.
For manufacturing and for usage of hardware is something which is known, but you're mentioning that Internet of Things is also applicable to services in financial area.
Yeah.
Now in insurance, how does IoT apply?
Okay, so when you have a device into the car, first, device will be able to tell you whether there is a theft happening or not. If somebody is going to unplug the device and take it away, you will get an alarm. Okay, if there is a tow happening, you get an alarm.
Right.
If there is a crash that happens, you can recreate the crash. So, if somebody fraud claims, the amount of fraud claims in India and globally are very high. If you are able to recreate an accident, and you can say, okay, the ban is saying the right hand side was hit by somebody, so insurance is able to provide a lot of, leakage reduction, their operational efficiency. The other thing, Pranjal, is, how the financiers can also be added. So we're working also with the financiers. If they are able to see that the vehicle is not moving since last few days, whether their EMI is going to come or not. So there is is it moving towards the NPA or not? So many things they can do.
So it can predict what the behavior is going to be.
So that's what the usage of the data is. For the amount of data coming from the vehicle, you can see the driver behavior, you can see vehicle health, but you can also see if the vehicle is not moving and you have given it to a fleet company. You can, after some time, you can predict that this man won't be able to pay me my EMI. So, while theft, while driver behavior, while, somebody is trying to steal or towing or crash, the NPA can also be predicted.
How well received has these solutions been in India? Do you see a lot of interest? Apart from interest, do you see companies actually deploying these solutions?
We are already deploying it with some of the insurer providers. We are also working as pilot with number of insurance providers. It's going to have lots and lots of efficiency for them. It makes a lot of sense for a financer and an insurance company to work together to get this data, and who owns the data and how you'll collect the data. One of the things, Pranjal, I was talking to one of the company's risk officers. The drivers who are going to travel from Delhi to Mumbai are not many. But if they sleep, if their behavior is not good, you can't chuck them out because you won't find driver next day. So how can you train them? How can you put them into training? So there's so many things which you can remove because of this kind of data coming, and the driver behavior, vehicle behavior, many things you can work on. So it's very well accepted.
And the business case for it in terms of investing in these systems brings a good return on investment?
For the financier, for the insurer, for the fleet company, okay, for everybody.
But what are the challenges you see in using IoT over here? Are there some issues that you think should be resolved?
See, when you think about the challenges, the cost, which right now, there are three components: IT, telecom, and device.
Correct.
If I see the overall value for a price for an IoT solution, around 40 to 50% goes to the device, 15 to 20% goes to the connectivity, and rest goes to the service. Okay, so the device component is too high, and if you go into capex mode, it's an upfront investment. So how the government and how everybody can work together to see how the device cost can go down? How can you provide some level of subsidies or something to people?
Or increase local manufacturing?
Local manufacturing is improving, Pranjal. I used to buy my stuff from abroad, China. Now I am buying it from India. So local products at the price points which China could send it to me is happening now with the same quality. So that's a very good point which I want to make, that manufacturing and make in India is working. But whether it is going to be the price points are still not at a level where we can scale the way the India can scale up to. You know what India offers? India offers you scale. Okay, but for reaching that scale, you need to innovate to a price point which India can afford. And
that's the biggest challenge.
That's the biggest challenge I feel.
So it will be a combination of improved manufacturing with better fiscal incentives.
Correct.
Rishi, thank you very much for joining and sharing your insights.
Thank you, Pranjal. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you again.